Hello all, welcome to my presentation. I am Nikhil Kondoru. Today I am gonna discuss about my project that I have done in the distributed and parallel database system. So today I'm gonna discuss about my project overview and the way I have performed data ingestion and pre-processing, Spark application setup, how I perform data analysis and the prediction that I have made, uh, demo of the code that I have written to get the predictions, the references that I have took, and also at the end I will share the video link of the PPT. So coming to the project overview, the main purpose of the project is to design a data processing pipeline and analyze the particular data that I have been using, distributed processing system such as Spark for large data. I have chosen a data set related to Amazon sales report that represents e-commerce domain of my choice. Uh, and I have chosen this data set from the Data Vault website. This data set has uploaded into the Data Vault website 2 years ago, and it contains around 128,975 rows and 22 columns in it. In the next slide, I am mentioning the 22 columns that are present in the Amazon uh, sales report data set and what kind of information does it holds. So here you can see the sample image of the Amazon sales report dataset. So the 22 columns that are present in the dataset are order ID, date, status, fulfillment, sales channel, ship service level, style, SKU, category, size, ASI, and courier status, quantity, currency, amount, ship city, ship state, ship postal code, ship country, and promotion IDs. So based on this data set, the main objective that I am analyzing is predicting the model that classifies the status of the orders based on the factors such as ship service level, fulfillment, and courier status. So coming to the data ingestion part. So as a process of data ingestion, I am ingesting my Amazon sales report dataset into cloud storage, namely Microsoft Azure. So firstly, I have created my Azure portal. Later, I have created a resource group, and then I have created an Azure Blob Storage account. In this Blob service, I have created a container named C drive, in which I have created another folder called project. In that folder, I have uploaded or ingested my Amazon sales report dataset. So after that, I have performed data pre-processing steps such as data loading, data cleaning, data filtering, and data transforming in my PySpark notebook. So firstly, before that, I have installed Azure Blob package in my local desktop environment using Anaconda prompt. Later, I have imported Blob service client to integrate Azure Blob storage with Jupyter Notebook to load the data from Azure Blob to Jupyter Notebook for pre-processing. Once I loaded the data from Azure Blob to Jupyter Notebook, I have performed pre-processing steps such as checking for the missing values and counting whether the null values and also dropping the variables. So to to check the null values, I have used the select function, which helps us to select all the variables, and isNull function to check the null values. Uh, and after checking the null values, I have found some null values, so I have removed those by using the drop function. Later, I have also removed some unnecessary columns such as ASIN, sales channel, and ship country, because I do not uh, require these columns for my data analysis or prediction statements. So to make my data more readable and more accurate, I have removed these three columns using the drop function. Later, I have set up my Spark application on my local desktop. Uh, I have to describe how I have set up my Spark application. Firstly, I have installed Python, Apache Spark, and JDK through my command prompt. And once I have installed all the required environments, I have started my Jupyter Notebook kernel and then initialized my Spark session by loading the dataset from Azure Blob to Spark data frame. I have also uh, uh, and later to initialize the Spark session, I have imported Spark session from PySpark.sql. And then later I have initialized the session using Spark session.builder, as you can see in the image present in this current slide. So later I have performed exploratory data analysis to gain some information and insights about the data set, which I am dealing using a data visualization. So uh, first visualization was to visualize the top 10 selling styles in Amazon through the horizontal bar chart. As we can see here, there are 10 selling styles that are sold by Amazon, and we can say that many customers are purchasing the items that are JNG3405 style, and the least style that is sold is set 268 and set 269. So for the second visualization, I have plotted a histogram to visualize the frequency of uh, the amounts an order is having. Uh, so from this histogram, on the amount variable, we can uncover that there are frequent transactions or sales that happen between 0 to 2000 rupees. So through this chart, we can say that people are purchasing goods that are lesser in cost through Amazon. Maybe because of the offers that are being present on Amazon, people are buying the items that are low in the cost between 0 to 2000 rupees. And the third visualization that I have plotted is to visualize the status of Amazon orders through the bar chart. From the bar plot, we can visualize the count of number of orders that are shipped, that are cancelled, that are picked by the purchaser, and the number of transactions that are in pending. So analyzing the bar chart, I can say that most of the orders are shipped and no orders are in pending state. So by this information, we can assume that Amazon is almost fulfilling the requirements of every customer by taking the orders as soon as possible uh, when the order is made by the customer without any delay. So later, after performing the EDA, I have got some information and insights on the data set related to my objective of predicting the model that classifies the status of the orders based on the factors such as ship service level, fulfillment, and courier status. So I have used decision tree classifier to make the predictions uh, uh, through my Spark PySpark cluster. So firstly, to talk about what I have did during the while writing the code, I will just show you my code and then I will show you the demo. So please just wait a second.